When I say Abarigani, your collective response should be the principle of the day, which is Nia. So let's try it again. I need you to work with me. Abarigani. Nia. One more time. Abarigani. Nia. Nia. That is the purpose of that day, and it's about setting the highest ideal, the most creative vision that you have. That don't limit yourself. Let your vision, let your imagination be as high as the stars. And by setting that high standard, we work towards improving ourselves and our life. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, family and friends of the African Caribbean community, on behalf of Jaku Konbit, I want to welcome you to our annual Kwanzaa celebration. Kwanzaa is a unique cultural celebration. It is not a religious celebration. It's a cultural celebration that look at the shared experience and culture and similarity that people of African descent have in common. So it doesn't matter where you're from. If you're from Ghana, Nigeria, Somalia, Ethiopia, Jamaica, Antigua, Trinidad, wherever you're from, we have a shared history and a shared experience. And the celebration of Kwanzaa is to see how can we use those similarities and how can we work together to build a stronger and a more vibrant community for everyone. Because we're in this together. We cannot be successful on our own. We have to work together as a community, as a family. And that's the whole purpose of the celebration of Kwanzaa. I love the principles, I love the values, and I love the message, because the message is about coming together, working together, supporting each other, and working in a very collaborative manner. And that is so essential for having a dynamic, enhanced community. So we have a number of special people from the community here today, and I want to acknowledge them because they have been working so hard and they have been given so much of their time. So I'll just mention their name very quickly because without them this event would not even be possible. So bear with me while I just mention their name, and I will say a few more words and then I will let the show go on. So I would like to acknowledge these individuals who work very hard in the community and contributed so much. I want to acknowledge Joan Robinson, the CEO of Flow Senior, who sponsored 16 seniors to attend this event. Mr. Rawlson King, who graciously accepted our invitation to be here at the Kwanzaa celebration, the first Black city councillor. I'm always proud to say that. Yeah. Susan Weeks, who is the president of the St. Vincent and the Grenadine Association of Ottawa. Natalie Peterkin Campbell, who is the president of the St. Lucian Ottawa Association. Duffy Drove, the president of the Sierra Leone Association. Jennifer Dennis, the president of the Jamaican Ottawa Community Association. Prince Ehuru, who is the Equity and Diversity and Inclusion Advisor of Ottawa Catholic School Board. And I have to mention him because he has, and Jaku Konbit has been working very, very closely to ensure that we could provide tutoring services to over 100 and plus youth in the Catholic School Board. So thank you so much, Prince, for the hard work and for making that happen. I also have to acknowledge the City of Ottawa who support this event. And we have also Josh McGinnett from Dominion Brewer, who is at the bar. And I want to tell you a very interesting story. Over the last 2 years, Jaku Konbit and Dominion Brewer, which is a local based business who make all different types of beers and wine, I've reached out to Jaku Konbit to say, how can we partner, how can we work together to make something happen? And this was back in 2019, 2020. And we said, you know, during the holiday season, in the Caribbean, I know it's very popular, we have a drink called sorrel. And many families make it, the different recipe. And he says, you know, we can make something like that. We have the capacity and the ability to do so. And believe it or not, they did produce a sorrel beer. You can taste it, it's very delicious. And I'm really proud of it because I'm very proud of it. And every proceed from that will go towards the program of Jaku Konbit. And we also have a drink as well, so you can definitely taste that. It's for a good cause. It helps to promote our program and our services. So let me just wrap this up by saying we're here together as a community and as a family. That's the most important thing. And when we work together and support each other, we can be successful. The celebration of Kwanzaa epitomized that whole idea of bringing the family together to celebrate and then to agree as a community to do something bigger and better in 2023. So enjoy the rest of your celebration. And if you have any question, you can check us out. We're at the back. We have lots of information about our program and our services, and we're more than happy to talk to you.
On behalf of the Mayor and the rest of Ottawa City Council, I'm pleased to extend my warmest greetings to all those here at this year's Kwanzaa event. And I must say, I'm really gratified to be here. The last time I was here was before an awful pandemic, and it was right after I was first elected. We had the pandemic, we had election, and now we're back here. And it's so wonderful to see so many faces here this evening. So give yourselves a round of applause. It's great to be back. But before I begin with any remarks, I'd really like to take a moment to acknowledge that we are gathered here today on the traditional and unceded territory of the Algonquin Anishinaabe Nation, who are the continuing custodians of this land. The City of Ottawa honors all First Nations, Inuit, and Métis people and their valuable contributions. As Council Liaison for Anti-Racism and Ethnocultural Relations Initiatives, I'm happy to be with you today to acknowledge Kwanzaa as a time of learning, family, community, and celebration. As residents of the nation's capital and the most multicultural country in the world, it is important to acknowledge this week when families and communities come together to share a feast, to honor ancestors, to affirm historic bonds, and to celebrate African culture. This event, through its activities and performances, acknowledges the 7 principles of unity, self-determination, collective work and responsibility, cooperative economics, purpose, creativity, and faith. I would also like to thank the many volunteers who assisted in organizing this event. I hope you could applaud them. Look at this wonderful filled room. That can only be done with volunteers. Like most initiatives, this event relies on volunteer efforts to achieve its mission. Volunteers play a key role across the scope of nonprofit work, from working in offices to supporting programming throughout the African, Caribbean, and Black communities in Ottawa. I would like to encourage you, especially our youth, to volunteer on a regular basis. And I know there's so many people here who do that already, to strengthen our communities. Volunteering can take many different forms, from long-term volunteering to even virtual volunteering and more. The value that volunteering brings to organizations is well known, but the impact of volunteering doesn't stop there. Although many people are motivated by a sense of altruism, the volunteers themselves walk away with the majority of the benefits. Research has shown that volunteering is associated with improved health and well-being, including increased longevity, adoption of healthy lifestyles, and reduction in depression and stress. The service volunteers provide also goes on to benefit the communities in which we live and we serve. Therefore, I want to thank the many volunteers for their hard work and dedication to their community who have made this event a great success. And I also want to encourage you to volunteer to continue to strengthen our communities. Your efforts bring collective success and allow our city to thrive. Thank you so much. Thank you for inviting me, and continue to enjoy this wonderful event.